I've never had good mic technique. Like, I'm not as bad as Erock, who will just actually have a 4-hour conversation, like, with the mic behind him. And like, you'll ask Erock a question, like, for the air, and he'll be like, well, I was going down. It's like, Erock, mic.
There's a microphone. We're not just talking amongst ourselves here.
Hey. But a lot of times I kind of lean in like this and talk and then come back and then wonder why,
Leave Erock alone.
I love Erock.
Wow. Leave him alone.
Erock, I got to tell you, man. Did you send that email just to me last night?
Uh-oh. Dear Opie.
I'm a crack addict, and you're handing me crack. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Dearest Opie.
I'm trying to be a nice guy, and in the middle of the night, I get an email from Erock that I read this morning when I got up that he's very, very depressed because...
Oh, no. All right. Here we go.
Why did you do this to me?
Ladies and gentlemen, they're in the starting gate, and they're off.
I want your parents to know that I actually like you, Erock. But then you write emails like you did last night, and I can't help myself because I'm a crack addict.
What happened?
And you're just handing me some crack, so I have to go with it. Erock had a very, very rough night because...
Oh, no.
Because his refrigerator door fell off.
What did the bearings burn out on it?
It made a break for it.
Why would you write this email to me and look at
refrigerator door?
Why would you do this to me and want sympathy?
Look at it.
Look at it.
He took a picture.
Can you put that online?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, the hinges just wore out.
It's just his face first on the ground with all the stuff behind it. That's a full refrigerator. Jesus.
Yeah, your fridge is full of crap.
Wow, let's see how the diet's going here. I see Skim Plus.
Pepto-Bismol in the fridge.
In the fridge?
Lots of...
What, do you put that on ice cream?
Oh, he likes his blueberries. He's got some blueberries. He's got apples. He's got cherry tomatoes. And
I look for garbage.
I'm looking for garbage. He has lots of condiments. Lots and lots of...
Turned a little sideways. Let me look. Any Sunny D? You got a lot of beverages. And Jell-O.
Mm-hmm.
There's apples.
I think...
water. What's on the door? Look at all your condiments. You have a lot of condiments. Maybe that's how your door fell off. Yeah. What is that big... What is... I'm ready to curse. What is that big thing over the Pepto-Bismol?
What?
The yellow thing?
That's mustard. Oh, Breaks. That's butter, right?
Breakstone. Is that butter?
Breakstone's butter, right? Or some kind of butter product?
Vat of butter? Oh, no. It's the little compartment. Okay. Now, how did this happen, Erock? You were...
Let me ask you...
here you go. I could leave.
I think I know what he did. Like, whenever he opens the refrigerator, he's so happy. He says, baby, make a friggy ride. And he hops on it, and he goes back and forth. And his girlfriend has to go, could you please get off that? You're going to break it.
Hey, Bert, listening on WISP in Philly, he can replace the fridge door with a Foundry Music logo. It's certainly big enough.
No. I was trying to drive traffic to his gastric bypass surgery.
Driving traffic to the CRISPR.
I wake up around 4:15 in the morning, and I go right to my BlackBerry and read some emails. The boys got the news stories for the day and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'll sit on the bowl and I'll do a quick scroll through my email. And I'm reading this and I'm barely awake and I'm laughing my ass off. I'm like, why would Erock do this to himself?
Did it almost hit you or something?
No, I wasn't even in the kitchen. I was in the other room and I just hear this loud crash.
I could see that the bottom hinge pulled out, so the whole thing fell down from the top hinge and just hit the floor.
How about we do this? After the break, I'll read the email that Erock sent me, and we'll get into this a little bit so people can wake up a little bit before they call in with their Erock abuse. You're crazy, man. To the Nagels, I really do love your son, but he makes it way too effing easy. So here's the email that Erock wrote. Subject, Sears.
Sears.
Subject, Sears.
All right.
I now hate this company, he writes.
Oh.
This is Erock's words. They effed me over repairing my fridge. The door fell off yesterday while I was in the other room. Out of nowhere, period. Okay. I took photos of it. They were supposed to come between 1 and 4 p.m. today, They called me at 5:30 and said the tech can't make it and they don't do repairs after 5 p.m. Tomorrow's kind of full, so we have to reschedule for another day. So 2 days now with a broken fridge, and everything had to get thrown out.
Eaten.
Erock, you called them after the door fell off, apparently. You didn't see this coming?
No.
The door wasn't loose?
No, it was actually working fine. And then a few hours later...
Because it looks like the lower hinge bracket pulled right out of the fridge itself.
Yeah, where the holes are for it is kind of pulled out and stripped. But it was working fine.
They're going to blame you, man. You got a lot of stuff on your door, on your refrigerator
You
door.
really have a lot of stuff on there.
I don't think it's meant for that much weight.
I've never seen so many things on a door.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
And I bet you cram it in there so you're pushing down on some things to make room. Is that it?
Told you what he does. What he does, he'll pick up a condiment and start drinking like ketchup, and Big Boy takes a fridgy ride until his girlfriend walks in and smashes him with something.
A fridgy ride.
All right, so everything got to get thrown out. I spoke to a manager and complained, to which she said, okay, sir, we'll just cancel the appointment then, and that was the end of the call.
Wow, they said that? Like, screw you?
Yeah. Why are they...
Screw you!
Why are you blaming Sears? Is this a new fridge or something?
No, it's about a year old. And I called them, saying the door fell off. They couldn't have cared less about trying to get a repair guy out there.
Of course not. It's 2007. You don't send repairmen out. What the hell is this?
I have
1955, where the guy comes in the white suit with the hat on. Hello.
Yeah.
How you doing? I think I saw a Negro in the area. Can I fix your door?
I have a feeling that you just went Incredible Hulk on the refrigerator. You realized there was no goodness in this damn thing because you're trying to stick to your diet, and you finally lost your mind and ripped the door right off.
No, that wasn't the case.
So wait, when you complained that they were going to take too long, they just canceled it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just...
Because they said, well, when I called Tuesday when this happened, they said, well, they're going to send somebody between 8 and 12 on Wednesday. I said, I can't, I'm at work. They said, all right, well, then 1 to 4. Do you have a time in 1 to 4 when they'll come? No, we don't guarantee a time. Okay. So I get home and I'm waiting. Nothing. Don't hear anything. 5:30 they call saying, oh, the tech just let us know he won't be able to make it out there, and we don't do repairs after 5 o'clock. So I started complaining, and they put me on with a manager. Explained to the manager, and she said, "Okay, sir, we'll just cancel the appointment," because they wanted to wait another 2 days before they could schedule another appointment.
Mm-hmm. So after you ate everything in the fridge so it wouldn't go bad, what'd you do with the door? Is it still laying on the floor there?
No, I actually looked up to see what the laws were about throwing out a fridge. So
well, you have to take the door off.
Yeah, it's done already.
So
kids don't get stuck inside.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we all know that.
But it's only a year old, and it's just a problem with a door hinge.
Yeah.
How about the refrigerator? People put something inside that a kid could open. I mean, it's 2007. How about there's a latch in there where if you're stuck?
There is no latch anymore.
What do you
There's
mean?
no latch anymore. Those old refrigerators that used to go and you actually pulled a latch. Now it's just a magnetic seal.
Could you get out now?
Yeah.
Oh, you could.
Yeah, you just when you open the refrigerator door, you're not doing anything special. You're just opening it.
Oh.
Like in the old days, they had a latch, but now it's just a magnetic seal around that little rubber piece, so any kid could get out. But you still got to take the doors off, so no little kid crawls in and just goes to sleep and suffocates.
Nora from Texas is suggesting that you go to consumerist.com. They love this ass. And in the end, the company kisses ass the majority of the time.
Consumerist?
Consumerist.
Why didn't you just get a Makita drill and drill the hinge back in? I mean, to have a refrigerator.
Well,
Be a little handy.
I didn't know how to do that, so...
And that might void the warranty if you start drilling it.
Yeah, well, what we did was we propped the door up and had dining room chairs angled at a way to hold the door and keep the fridge.
By the way, speaking of the
That's
warranty...
what you should have even when it is working.
Yeah.
Barricaded.
Scott M. from Hop Hog. Erock probably voided the warranty by opening the door 4,500 times a day.
Yeah, you know how they test these things? They put them on machines and open and close the door 1,000,000 times, and you broke it.
You could be a tester.
I bet you he'd walk into the kitchen and the refrigerator door would just fly open and go, I know.
Take something.
Oh, someone's suggesting that you call 7 on your side.
Oh.
Or that creep with the dumb mustache, the shame.
Shame.
Is that Arnold Diaz?
I hate Arnold Diaz. That
kill.
That do-gooder.
Budinsky.
He is a Budinsky.
He's a snitch.
He's a nerd.
Well, yeah, that door
Protected
is a
by
little
a
heavy.
camera crew.
I think you're going to have to take some weight off the door. There, Erock. That thing is full. I would post that picture because I think the people could Photoshop that pretty good. I think there should be some pretty funny stuff.
I think the picture's already up on the website.
Right.
Yes,
There you
just
go.
grab that and Photoshop the hell out
A lot of people
it.
are amazed that you didn't try to fix it yourself.
Yeah, not too handy.
And I'm with Anthony. I mean, it seems like you would know that the door's ready to go because both hinges have to go.
Yeah, wasn't it getting a little shaky?
It
Little
didn't
loose?
seem that way.
No?
I'd opened it as soon as I got home.
Of course you opened it as soon as you got home.
As the screws, as the screws were getting loose, did the door seem like it wasn't squared up with the refrigerator?
No, it was actually the suction to the
Yeah, the
actual fridge was
suction
fine.
would be fine, but it wasn't like tilted, like a little more space on the bottom than on top, or no, huh?
If it did, I didn't notice
It just ripped out without even being touched.
No,
That's just the oddest thing.
I was on the computer, and all of a sudden, you just hear this loud crash, and went into the kitchen there.
What do you think it was?
Honestly, I didn't know.
The refrigerator door falling off.
Or the Roth Army coming through your front door?
Did anything break?
No, all the bottles inside were fine, but we wound up throwing everything out.
You don't have to throw everything out.
Well, most of it went out.
You could have saved your blueberries and your cherry tomatoes.
And your wire.
Yeah.
That's all a boy needs.
All right, Erock. Sucks to be you. What can I
Yeah.
say?
I feel for Eric. Stupid company screws you. You try to get something done, they don't send their guy. It's always the way it is. Man, I can't help you.
There is a bigger question here. Why did you email Opie about this?
Because I thought this would be funny.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
All right.
All right.
Well, you were right.
Did you mention to Sears that you were from the Opie and Anthony show? I want to know how long into the... Oh, really? You didn't?
No.
Didn't play that card?
It's good to play that card sometime.
Played it right away. Hello, this is Anthony from the Opie and Anthony show, and my refrigerator door fell off.
Matter of fact, I encourage every single listener to do the same.
Just
If you have a
throw it
problem, go,
around.
I'm so-and-so from the Opie and Anthony show, and if you don't fix my problem, oh, I'm going to be talking about this on the radio
You'll
tomorrow
hear it on the
morning.
radio.
A lot of people are saying throw out equals eat it. Thank you, Spectro from Michigan. Let's say hi to Greg on Long Island. Greg, what's up?
Greg?
How you doing? Justine Jolie snuck over to Erock's apartment and took the door off.
So you're saying Roth Army off the hook? Justine Jolie very suspicious in this whole thing?
That's my suspect.
Oh, because he spanked her ass.
Yes.
Right.
Left
So
out, yeah.
she decided to rip the refrigerator door off.
Mm-hmm.